Did you know that sleep deprivation can do far more harm than it appears? There have been numerous accidents caused by sleep-deprived operators making human errors. The meltdown at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, the grounding of the Exxon Valdez oil tanker, and the explosion of the Challenger space shuttle were all partially caused by excessive sleep deficits, which led to faulty decision-making. But those looking to drop some pounds should be aware that sleep deprivation can also lead to weight gain. So what really happens when you sleep for less than 7 hours per day? We will find out shortly. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. When it comes to sleep, some people seem to be able to do this with as little as 4 hours per night, while other people cannot function on less than 7 hours. In this video, we'll go over the effects of sleeping less than 7 hours per night and discuss some effective strategies to help you sleep longer. When we don't get enough sleep, we affect our health, energy levels, and mood. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, adults need more than 7 hours of sleep per night, while children aged 6 to 12 need 9 to 12 hours for optimal health. Your body rewards you when you sleep 7 to 8 hours during the night, but it will punish you harshly if you turn it upside down. The reason for this is a circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm is the 24-hour cycle that regulates the timing of processes like eating, sleeping, and temperature. So when your body clock is off, your entire system suffers. Your sleep is affected, but so are your hormone levels, digestive system, and immune system. Lack of sleep increases the risk of cancer, heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety, depression, and even alcohol use. Life is hectic, and getting enough sleep isn't always possible, especially when you're traveling, studying for an exam, or raising young children. According to a recent survey, over 35% of Americans do not get the recommended 7 hours of sleep per night. When you sleep, your body goes through a series of changes that allow you to get the rest you need. Sleep helps the brain and body to calm down and engage in recovery processes, resulting in improved physical and mental performance the next day and over the long term. What happens when you don't sleep is that these fundamental processes are interfered with, affecting your thinking, energy levels, and overall mood. According to the CDC, staying awake for 18 hours is comparable to having a blood alcohol content of 0.05%, and being awake for 24 hours is equivalent to having a blood alcohol content of 0.10%. So basically, when you are sleep deprived, you're no different from someone who is inebriated from high alcohol consumption. Think about that for a second. Not getting enough sleep causes accidents. Some car and industrial accidents can be partly attributed to people suffering from a severe lack of sleep. It's reported that falling asleep while driving causes at least 1,000 crashes, 71,000 injuries, and 1,550 deaths per year in the United States. Lack of sleep also has a negative impact on decision-making. In the August 2004 issue of the journal Sleep, Dr. Timothy Roars published one of the first studies to evaluate the influence of sleepiness on decision-making and risk-taking. He found that sleepiness does take a toll on effective decision-making. Dr. Roars and his colleagues paid sleepy and awake subjects for completing a series of computer activities. At random times, they were offered the option to collect their money and leave, or They could proceed with the task of either earning more money or losing everything if their task was not completed within a certain amount of time. He discovered that the alert people were acutely aware of the amount of labor required to complete the tasks and were aware of the risk of losing their money if they did fail. On the other hand, the sleepy subjects risked everything by attempting to complete the assignment for extra money, even though it was 100% certain that they would be unable to complete it. In one study, researchers in Sweden discovered that sleep deprivation impairs higher-level thinking while also boosting impulsivity, hunger, and cravings, derailing an individual's food purchase decisions. Colin Chapman of Uppsala University said in a press release, "We hypothesized that sleep deprivation's impact on hunger and decision-making would make for the perfect storm with regard to shopping and food purchasing, leaving individuals hungrier and less capable of employing self-control, and higher-level decision-making processes, leaving individuals hungrier and less capable of employing self-control and higher-level decision-making processes to avoid making impulsive, calorie-driven purchases." Sleeping less than 7 hours slows down metabolism and may lead to weight gain. According to another study, shortening someone's regular sleeping hours by as little as 240 minutes can significantly slow down metabolism. Adults who sleep less than 7 hours per night have a higher risk of becoming obese than those who sleep between 7 and 8 hours per night. Why? Part of the problem is that you eat more when you don't get enough sleep and don't burn enough calories to compensate. Also, when you don't get enough sleep, your hunger-controlling hormones are out of balance, and this makes you feel hungrier. It was reported that healthy people who slept 4 hours each night for 5 straight nights in a row had a 2.6% reduction in their resting metabolic rate. However, their rate returned to normal after 12 hours of uninterrupted sleep. If you're having challenges getting a good night's sleep, we have a few do's and don'ts that could assist you. First and foremost, switch off your phone and go to your bed. Technology is great for entertainment and distraction, but it isn't that great when you want a good night's sleep. That's because the blue light emitted by electronic devices delays the production of natural melatonin in the body, making people more alert and shifting the body's natural circadian rhythm a little later. Indeed, a real challenge when you need to get up early the next morning. Use a blue light filter. If you can't resist taking a peek at YouTube videos on your phone before you go to bed, don't despair. Simply download and use a blue light filter on your mobile phone, laptop, or tablet, and this should help in reducing the negative effect of blue light. Time your caffeine intake. Now, let's assume you do manage to get up the next morning. But then, you grab your coffee, energy drinks, or sodas to keep you going for the rest of the day. This wouldn't be an issue throughout the day, but you wouldn't be able to go to bed once it's time to go to bed. Why? Because caffeine is believed to make it harder to relax, to actually drift off for a nap. Therefore, it should be avoided in the late afternoons and late at night if you want to avoid insomnia. Instead, opt for herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint tea for a warm nightcap. Music. Turning on some soft, soothing music works wonders for helping us wind down. Put on your headphones and listen to soothing sleep music or ambient sounds to help you fall asleep faster. Experiment with different genres and settings to see what works best for you so you can relax and unwind. Meditation. Meditation is frequently used to aid with relaxation. Taking time out of your day to think positive thoughts or cleanse your mind of mental clutter might enhance the quality of your naps and allow you to sleep even throughout the day. Don't overeat, especially at nighttime. Studies suggest that eating very heavy and spicy foods close to bedtime interferes with digestion and increases the risk of heartburn. So to sleep better, try eating light meals at night. Workout. Studies suggest that exercise helps alleviate insomnia and that aerobic exercise has a similar effect to sleeping pills. Consider doing some workouts at least 3 times a week to reap these sleep-enhancing benefits. I'll put a link to some short but intense home workouts at the end of the video that might interest you. Check it out! Remember to take a few seconds to relax every now and then. Spending a few minutes to wind down is a good way to de-stress and enhance feelings of peace of mind prior to sleeping. So thanks for watching! What are your thoughts on these suggestions? Have you tried any of these? Share your experience in the comments section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos about health and wellness, keto, weight loss works, simple healthy recipes for weight loss, mental health, and so much more. Check out my playlist of my top videos on healthy lifestyle, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care!